Hi guys! Welcome back again sa our YouTube channel. Ayan na naman si Manok. Inuunahan na naman ako sa pag-intro. So, in this video, Marvin and I excited to share with you our experience after we filed our K1 Fiancé Visa Petition. Again guys, si petitioner ang magsasubmit ng inyong I-129 form packet. So, what is the next step after we filed it? Guys, by the way, nag-submit kami ng aming application first week of May. Okay guys, pero February pa lang ng 2024, nag-prepare na kami kung ano yung mga kakailanganin namin aside from the I-129 form na fill outan is kung ano pa yung mga supporting documents para at least pag nag-apply na kayo, well prepared na kayo. Okay guys? So here, the example, this is the example of NOAA 1 or Notice of Action na marireceive ninyo after nyong masubmit yung I-129 form application nyo for K1 Fiancé Petition. Okay, here guys, it says here na form I-797 Notice of Action. Here guys, notice type, we're in receipt. Itong NOAA 1. Receipt pa lang ito guys na na-receive na nila. Notice na na-receive na nila yung inyong application. Nakalagay din dyan yung application fee. Guys, by the way, nagbabago-bago ang kanilang application fee. So, you must check sa kanilang USCIS website. Okay? Here guys, case type. Makikita nyo kung anong case type. Of course, I-129 form, petition for alien fiancé, and receipt number, receive date, kung kailan nila na-receive, and the notice date. Notice date. Okay? And here, nakalagay dito, we have received your form and currently processing the above case for the following beneficiaries. Guys, here sa tinakpan ko pala is the information of my husband, si petitioner, and my information here and my birthday. Okay? And if this notice contains a priority date, this priority does not reflect earlier retained priority dates, we will notify you separately about any other case you filed. Okay, guys? Guys, by the way, in NOAA 1 or Notice of Action, importante dito guys yung receipt number, okay? Kung kinakailangan, i-note mo or picturean mo, guys, kasi yan yung receipt number mo, makikita mo or you can track the status of your application through website ng egov.uscis.gov, okay? Guys, you can also create an account sa USCIS. Ako guys, gumawa na lang ako ng account ko sa USCIS, okay? Para time to time na-check mo, na monitor mo kung ano na yung status ng application mo. Okay guys, here is our NOAA 2. Sobrang saya na namin to guys. Kasi dito sa NOAA 2, sa mga nag-a-apply ng K1 Fiancé Visa, dito nyo malalaman coming from USCIS kung denied or approved ba inyong application. Okay? Here guys, sa NOAA 2, yung paper, hindi pareho here sa NOAA 1. Okay. Mas makapal at mas silk siya. Tapos may logo. Guys. Pero hindi yun ang importante. Ang importante kung approved ba or denied ang inyong application, diba? So, here guys, nakalagay pa rin yung receipt number. Difference niya. Here guys, ang difference niya from NOAA 1, the United States of America. Nakalagay dyan sa taas. And then, nakalagay pa rin yung receipt date ng NOAA 1 natin. And then, notice date. Nakalagay din dyan, guys. So, guys, yung aming NOAA 1 is na-receive ng May 1, 2024. Notice date niya is August 19, 2024. So, May, June, July, August. It's been more than 3 months siya, guys, from our NOAA 2. I mean, from NOAA 1. So, nakalagay pa rin dyan yung case type. Ang layo ko pala, guys. Yung case type, I-129 form petition for fiancé. Nakalagay pa rin dyan. Petitioner, full name, and beneficiary naman dito sa next lane, full name, and may nakalagay dyan na alien number, guys. Yun. Bawat petitioner at beneficiary ay may alien number, guys. Guys, so ulitin ko, you must take note or very important yung receipt number nyo. Okay guys, so ulitin ko, very important yung receipt number. Kung kinakailangan, take note nyo, picturean nyo ulit para just in case pag mawala ito or mawala yung NOAA 1, you have copy of receipt number kasi dun nyo matitrace yung status ng inyong application. Okay? Here guys, information ng aking husband here. And notice type, approval notice, valid from August 19, 2024 to December 18, 2024. So guys, dapat dyan lang yung binigay na validation or palugit ni USCIS. So, kailangan, if lumagpas na yan, you can contact them. Okay? Here guys, the above petition has been approved. Nakalagay. So, sobrang saya namin here kasi nga approve yung aming application. We have sent the original visa petition to the Department of State National Visa Center. So, guys, tapos na yung part. In NOAA 2, tapos na yung part na ni USCIS. Now, i-forward niya na yung application niya ay yung inyong application ng ating application sa National Visa Center. Diyan, the USCIS has been completed all action. Further inquiries should be directed to the NVC. Okay guys, now si NVC sila yung magagawa ng ating K1 FTP. Sila yung gagawa ng ating case number kasi sila yung gagawa ng case number. Here sa Philippines may MNL. May marireceive kayo for beneficiary na letter coming from the NBC kung ano yung next step na gagawin nyo. Okay? So, the NBC now process all approved fiancé petition. The NBC processing should be complete within 2 to 4 weeks after receiving the petition from USCIS. The NBC will create a case record. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina guys na si NBC gagawa siya ng inyong case record with your petition information. NBC will then send the petition to the US Embassy or consulate where your fiancé will be interviewed for his or her visa. Okay guys, may na-receive ako na K1 FTP form. Ganito siya guys. Okay? Hindi ko pa na ano. So, ganyan siya guys. May marireceive kayo on part of beneficiary. But may na-receive din si husband ko sa email niya na galing kay NVC. Okay? May-inform din siya. Okay? And may mga nabubulol ako guys. May mga instruction, ano ba? May mga instructions dyan guys, carefully, na basahin ninyo para walang aberya, okay? Basahin niyo yung step 1, step 2 na susundan ninyo, okay? Hindi pa dyan nagtatapos guys, pero masaya tayo pag alam na nating approve yung ating application, diba? Si guys, yun nga, ulitin ko, sa beneficiary, may marireceive kayo na K1 FTP and instructions step by step. Ang dami pa natin gagawin guys, ang dami nyo pang gagawin. Gagawa pa kayo ng DS-160, magbabayad pa kayo ng visa fee, ganun guys, okay? May biometric schedule pa sa Manila Embassy. So, yun. Now, if you're done with your NOAA 1 and NOAA 2, if hindi pa naman kayo nakaka-receive ng NOAA 2 or sa mga iba dyan na NOAA 1 pa lang and more than a month na, you can check, sabi ko nga, sa eGov, sa website ng egov.uscis.gov kung ano na yung status ng inyong application. Okay, guys? So, if you have more question or clarification about NOAA 1 and NOAA 2, Marvin and I are happy to share with you our experience, guys. And guys, please like and subscribe na rin on our YouTube channel. Okay, guys? Bye and fighting!